For the second week running, Ethereum has hit brand new all-time highs. Let's take a look at the chart. How's it going, guys? Ryan here and welcome back to another crypto video. We're taking another look at Ethereum's ETH coin, and of course today is another massive milestone for Ethereum, hitting over 4,700 US dollars per Ethereum, which is absolutely insane. We're going to be performing our usual technical analysis and making some predictions on where we can expect to see Ethereum go in the near future. But before we get into all that good stuff, guys, please remember to leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy today's video, and of course subscribe for more of this sort of content. We cover crypto, stocks, investing and wealth management. Of course, I'd love to know your thoughts on the Ethereum price down in the comments section below. But without any further ado, let's jump straight into today's video. Welcome into the Ethereum chart, guys. If you're looking to buy Ethereum or want some free Bitcoin, there is a link down in the description of today's video. But as you can see, today we have hit brand new all-time highs on Ethereum. So far, we've had a day high of $4,768.07 US, which is absolutely phenomenal, and this beats last week's all-time high right here of $4,670.81. So as you can imagine, there are many very excited people right now in the crypto space, and you can see that the performance of Ethereum over the past year has been absolutely stellar. Particularly when you take into consideration we dropped all the way down here on the 22nd of June to a low of 1,700 US dollars. So that's absolutely incredible. But what are we looking at now for a price prediction? Well, let's put in place first our key level of support. And at this point in time, our major support point is roughly still here at our previous all-time high of 4,380 odd roughly. So let's chuck in right now a line, a base point right there. So as you can see, that is, I suppose, acting for us now as a point we really can focus on when it looks like the price may potentially reverse, which is always possible. You've got to keep these things in mind. That is the first major base for us. But as we move upwards, what sort of price action can we expect? Well, I really think what we have seen is effectively a bit of a channel form. So let me chuck in this channel. So as you can see, price action has occurred touching a few different base points. Starting off from, I suppose, the 29th of September here, this is where I think our current uptrend started from. And it hit a low on that day of 2,782, and we've climbed now, obviously, and we've seen that this line that's in place now has been a point for price action to bounce off on multiple occasions, indicating that's almost the base of a channel. Now, let's say we've got a top end as well, obviously. Let's chuck that one in and see exactly how we go from that perspective. Well, it looks like we can put that in based on the price action that has occurred back here in early October, as well as continuing into late October as well. We've seen this is almost a channel that's formed, and the price action has moved in this sort of a manner. And that means it's going to continue to do so as long as it stays within the parameters of this channel that has formed. So keep that in mind. When we're looking at this, we're looking at a channel based on today. The bottom end of the channel is right where that key support point is for us from the past. So it's actually sitting probably about 4,380 to 4,400 odd US dollars. The top end right now based on the day is sitting up here roughly, I'd suggest, at about $4,960, not too shy from 5,000. Based on that, it would not be far-fetched to say that, let's just, give us a bit of action there. It's not far-fetched to say that we could see 5,000 very soon. When you look at the numbers, where is 5,000 in relation to the chart and the channel in particular? Well, it's only just there. That is 5,000. We are in the boundaries of the channel. Basically, by tomorrow, to hit the $5,000 mark. That is absolutely phenomenal. Will it happen? That is the real question. And I think based on the momentum we are seeing, it has the potential to clearly do so. Now, what you'll notice is as the Ethereum price has been increasing, the volume has actually been decreasing. And that's interesting given the fact that typically when you see fantastic performances as we've seen on Ethereum right now from a price perspective, you have large volumes. If we move back into the past, you can see that these similar sort of moves, I'll just reset the chart, have seen massive increases in volume, and yes, they do decline and then they pick up a bit more, but typically we have seen much more significant volume. But since these massive highs back over here in January, from a volume perspective, and the one off where we had the big Bitcoin crash on the 19th of May, we have seen declining volumes. That means if Ethereum really does break out, and I'd say the breakout point for us is this $5,000 mark, that would mean Ethereum could go absolutely insane. We could be talking price targets of potentially $7,500 to $10,000 US per ETH. That is unreal, and it is a distinct possibility. It looks like we're only just at the beginning stages of the crypto bull run. So let's bring in a few more moving averages just to see exactly what's going on from that perspective. I'm going to bring in our three key ones: our short-term 20-day moving average, our medium-term as well, 50-day moving average, and of course finally our longer-term 200-day moving average. Now the 200-day moving average has been moving up nicely, and this is the most major support point in my opinion for us. It's currently sitting at $3,023. Now it's going to keep climbing. I don't think we're going to see that sort of price action in the near future around that mark. Instead, we've got plenty more going on. The 50-day moving average, much closer to our price, $3,745, and of course the 20-day moving average now sitting at $4,322. That is a major point of support, and interestingly enough, what you can see is this moving average is following the bottom end of the channel we have established. And that's important because that means that this channel, this line that's established on the bottom here, is a major support point that is following that 20-day moving average. So of course we need to be very mindful of that. If that breaks significantly, we're going to see a drop in value, possibly to that key point of 50-day moving average, wherever that is sitting at the time that occurs. Now obviously we saw a lovely golden cross over here, but I don't think we're going to see any crosses of the 20-day, the 50-day, or the 200-day in the near future. So just keep an eye on that one really. Make sure the 20-day moving average continues to hold, and we'll continue to see this fantastic run to hopefully $5,000 and beyond. Bringing in a couple more factors now. MACD, this is always a great one, and as you'd expect, it is going absolutely fantastically. Every time we think the 12-day EMA is going to cross below the 26-day EMA, we can see that it bounces right off it and continues in an upwards manner. As we zoom out, we can see that whilst yes, it looks like it's pretty high from this respect, as we zoom out and look at the, I suppose, history, we can see that a lot more crazy things have happened. Look at the size of this run compared to what we're doing now, which is relatively relaxed and docile in comparison. We have plenty of room to move still, even though we are seeing a massive green period here with no red whatsoever. There is still room to move, but keep in mind, watch that 12-day cross below that 26-day. That will be an indicator potentially that we're going to see a reversal in the price action. It has been a very reliable indicator in the past. As you can see, as soon as we had a cross here, we started moving in upwards direction. Basically the day after I established our current trend on the 30th of September. You can see this has happened in many different, I suppose, areas of this chart. So you can see, of course, here's another one, 15th of May, bang, cross down below, and we dropped. This is a very reliable indicator for the ETH price movement. Now let's finally bring in our RSI, and our RSI is going to show that really, we're still happy. We're sitting within that easy RSI range. Between 30 and 70 points, we're sitting currently at 68.28. We're not overbought, we're not oversold, we're sitting comfortably. We are obviously on the higher end of things, but that's because the price has been, gradually creeping up over the period of about a month or so. Not too surprising from that perspective. Now, as you can go out, you can see that typically when we do have these breakouts, we will go into the overbought range for a brief period of time before coming back down. I do expect that is what we're going to see. If we do see a run from 5,000 and beyond, we're going to then sit above in this range for a period of time, not too long, and then we're going to dip straight back down as we get a bit more consolidation occurring. But overall, price target for today's video is $5,000 per Ethereum in the next week or two. That wraps up today's Ethereum analysis, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Do you think that ETH is going to hit over $5,000 per coin in the next week or two? I'd love to know. And of course, if you did enjoy today's video, remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you stay up to date with all the latest content on the channel. We cover crypto, stocks, investing and wealth management. But I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.